Welcome to Vancouver Carpenter. Today's video is all about lines versus liftoffs. So first off, what is the difference between a line and a liftoff? A line is a gouge in the mud that is an indentation, so it's a low spot, and it means you have to sand down to the surface of the lowest part of that line. A liftoff is a slightly raised portion of your filler that is really easy to sand off and achieve a flat surface after. So the reason you don't want lines is because you wind up sanding off half the filler that you put on, and you end up having a lower surface and less buildup than you were trying to get. So it takes more coats to cover your joint. There's two things that are going to determine whether you get a liftoff or not. So one of them is trowel angle. Which way your trowel is on the wall, like so. And this could apply to a knife too, it's the same thing. The next thing is how much mud there is on the wall. If you have an even layer of thickness or if it's uneven. So even if you're doing the right angles in each pass, if you have uneven mud, you're still gonna get lines. But let's go over this. Let's say that we are skimming from right to left. So my first pass against the side of the wall or the edge of the joint is going to be angled like so, just slightly. And I'm going to be feathering, like pushing on this edge. So I'm going to feather my edge on that side. And then every consecutive pass is going to be angled slightly this way. Not this much though, or you're going to be taking all your material off. But it's just a nuanced little push. So I'm just now pushing slightly on this side for every consecutive pass. Let's get a little mud on this wall first. So I'm trying to get about an even 1/8 of an inch here. I'm also trying not to hit my camera or mic. Okay, so my first pass, I'm pushing on this side to feather my edge. Because there's a lot of mud there, it's left a line. But that's not a bad thing. Now, I'm about to split this joint right here. Or I should say I'm going to split the line with my trowel. And I'm now pushing that other way that I talked about. As you can see, I've left a liftoff right there. And I've got a line there. Again, I'm going to go to my next one right here, and I'm pushing a bit, so it's angled that way again. And we have now left another lift off here, line here. I'm now going to feather my edge right here. So I'm left with a nicely finished joint that's going to sand real easy. It's got a little bit of washboard effect though from me trying to get in front of my camera. I'm standing behind my camera and my trowel's right here. Oh, that's from breaking my arm, that scar. Let's go the other direction now. I'm going to feather this edge. I'm coming back this way. I'm tilting this way now. Same thing. It's pretty easy. So skimming a wall properly does require a little bit of construction knowledge. And then also it's like learning how to listen to the trowel. If you're leaving a line somewhere, it means that you're probably taking too much off. You've got the wrong angle and you're gouging it out. So it means you need to put more mud on that spot and then pass over it again. Anyways, I hope you guys found this one useful. I hope it made sense to you guys. Maybe I'm just getting way too in depth here, but I know when I first started out, one of the hardest things was figuring out how to get liftoffs instead of lines. But actually, after you've been doing this a while and once it's clicked for you, it actually becomes hard to do it the wrong way, which may be hard for you to imagine. But anyways, thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. Hopefully this one was useful to you guys. I want to say a big thanks to everybody who watches the videos, everybody who comments and, you know, says nice things. If you don't say nice things, well, it says more about you than me. Anyways, now we're getting into internet moralizing. And for those of you that don't like the end of my rambly videos, you can check out now. We're done.